I've always known that everyone on this planet has a story, a giftedness, a calling. Our life experiences affect that. We go through pains and trials and losses, wars, surgeries, death, cancer, various battles that sometimes defeat us, sometimes take us down. But in actuality, I believe they're meant to encourage others, to help others through their struggle. I recently read a quote in a book that most people don't like themselves. That certainly happened to me after getting injured at work and losing my job. Um, it's funny, but as a man, especially here in America, when you meet somebody, they always ask, "What do you do?" It's not "Who are you?" It's not what's your name often, what's your family, but what do you do? You're identified with what you do. I felt completed in my work. I worked in sales and customer service. I often solved problems for people. Felt like I accomplished things, and it wasn't totally about the money, but the money always helps. Being successful, making you feel successful when you provide for your family, pay your mortgage, put money away for the future. It feels like you've accomplished things. I could make people laugh. I could encourage them. Um, and after losing that, I lost my identity. Became, what do you do? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know who I am because I lost what I did. I lost that identity. And it's been hard learning to gain that identity back. My photography, I get lots of comments about my pictures, that they're good and things like that. And yet I act like people are lying to me. Is it good? You're not buying it. I'm not making money off of it, so it can't be good. It doesn't have value. And I fall into, do I have value if I'm not earning that income? I truly wish that for these past many years that I thought of myself as highly as many others do, that I thought of myself as good as others do. I know among my gifts, my ability to communicate with people, my ability to encourage people. As one friend told me, no one can be around you, Ted, and leave discouraged. It was a great honor. That was a great privilege to hear that. It was also very humbling. I have a story to share. I have things I've gone through that maybe don't relate to many of you, but to some of you it might. It might sound foolhardy to some. It might be an encouragement to others. I've learned that my worst days are often things that others would wish for as their worst days because they're going through much worse. And along the way, my discouragement, my defeat, I stopped telling my story. I stopped sharing what I've gone through. I stopped smiling and joking and laughing. I stopped serving others. Maybe because I felt like, well, customer service, that's serving others. Just as being a firefighter or a soldier or a cop is serving others. What am I doing to serve others? I'm taking pictures. And yet, I had the great privilege of being a stay at home dad as my children have grown up these past many years. And to be around my grandchildren now. Isn't that serving others? Serving my wife by doing the chores and cleaning and doing the dishes and running the household things that she used to do as she restarted her career. That's serving others. Not as in as grand a way as maybe I had planned or hoped. But perhaps it's more meaningful, more lifelong, something that my children and my grandchildren may carry on in their memories of me long after I'm gone. The service I've given to others is I've had 8 surgeries in the last 10 years. And I've been able to go into the hospitals and emergency situations and in planned operations, and make nurses laugh and encourage them. Pray for others while I'm in there. Go into the pharmacy and be able to cheer up the techs and the pharmacists after they've just been chewed out and yelled at by someone who's angry and in pain because their medicine is delayed or the insurance denied it. Be able to laugh and cheer up someone in a line as we wait who's had a bad day. I've always known if you look for the good, you'll find it. But pain and setbacks just seemed to consume me for a long time and caused me to focus on the negative. And I found it. I hope if you watch this and if you're going through something difficult, know that there's more to your story. There's more to you than what you do. You are not what you do. You are who you are. Find the good in that. Learn to love yourself. Learn to care about yourself by caring about others. By not seeking your own good first, but esteeming others. Not in a way that cuts yourself down. Oh yeah, of course everyone's better than me. But in a way that the Bible says to love others like you love yourself, or to love others more than yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't love yourself, you don't care about yourself, you don't esteem yourself highly, you don't think good of yourself. No, think all of those things and treat others the same way. But do unto others as you'd want them to do unto you. Nobody wants somebody to punch them in the face or cuss them out or yell at them or belittle them. But to be treated with kindness and respect and patience. Man, I don't understand this. I don't know this. So be patient with me as I learn. Don't talk down to me. I don't want to talk down to you. And so there's a point in life as I've gone through difficulty where it just got really hard to think good of myself. And so I tended to think greater of other people. And I started to not like myself and not love myself, not like things about me, and not care about me. And so learning to change that, it's been a lot of work. Pain is depressing, and depression sucks. It takes you out mentally, physically, socially, and spiritually. And just getting one of those out of balance affects the other. You have value. You have worth. You are worth it. You are better than you think you are. You are great and have great things to do.